Dr. Doreste with the cranial release technique. It's April 17, 2019, and of course, it's allergy season. You see people all around as I'm walking around here in New York City, coughing, sneezing, blowing their noses, and they're saying it's the pollen, it's the this, it's the that. And of course, the pollen count is different for different people and it affects people differently, but let's look at the underlying cause. The immune system. When the immune system is not functioning optimally, things like pollen might affect you. They might cause the runny nose and the teary eyes and the congestion and the overall feeling of uncomfortableness. So then the question becomes, how do we boost the immune system? And there's plenty of things that we can do about that. You can just Google, how do I boost the immune system? And you'll see some basic good advice. Get more rest, take better care of yourself, eat better, do this, do that. All good advice. Except the one thing you probably won't see on Google is check the cranium. And what I mean by check the cranium is that when the 22 cranial bones are misaligned, that actually puts mechanical tension on the brain and nervous system. And when there's mechanical tension on the brain and nervous system, one of the things that suffers, as well as everything else in your body, is the immune system. So I can't tell you how many patients I have had over the years after practicing traditional chiropractic and now cranial release for the last 15, 20 years. I can't tell you how many people will come in complaining of whatever. In this case, it's allergies. You'll apply the cranial release. You will help the body to rebalance the 22 cranial bones, to align them, to restore what's called the primary respiratory mechanism, the involuntary pumping mechanism, and the patients will start to say, hey, my allergies are improving and I'm not taking the this or the that, whether it's over the counter or supplements or whatever. And I always invite people to do whatever they think is right, but make sure the cranium is optimized. When the cranium is optimized with cranial release technique, a simple, single, 1-minute hands-on technique that's done on multiple visits. It's not a one-time affair, so that we're clear on that. That helps the brain function better. When the brain functions better, the nervous system functions better, which therefore affects the immune system. So, how do you learn more about this? Visit the website, cranialrelease.com. Again, that's one word, cranialrelease.com. If you are a practitioner, well, let's back up a minute. If you're a patient and you would like to experience the cranial release technique, there is a button on the website that says Find a Practitioner. And you can search by state or by zip code, and hopefully there's someone in your area. If you are a practitioner and you would like to learn more about learning how to apply the cranial release technique for your patients, there is a button also on cranialrelease.com that says CRT online training. How do you learn the cranial release technique? Well, you learn it through the website, cranialrelease.com. Click on the online training button, and that will take you to some additional information. Thanks so much for spending time with me this morning. This is Dr. Doreste with the cranial release technique. Again, cranialrelease.com. You have a wonderful day. Thank you. Goodbye.